gratitude and fear can't really exist at the same time. So that's why it's good to do gratitude practice. So we'll do a relaxation and breathing practice. If you wanted to lie down, you could do that. Check in with yourself, see what you feel like doing. And as you're doing that, you could be stretching a little bit, taking some deeper breaths. Move your head around. Notice if your neck is relaxed or if it's sore. Just take a moment to tune into your body. Tune into your mind as well, your thoughts, the energetic feel right now in your body, mind, body, and bring your awareness to your being, your consciousness, or the space itself in which all of this is arising and flowing through. And notice what there is right now in this moment that you're grateful for. You say, I'm grateful for, could be small things like a hot cup of tea, could be grateful that I'm alive, could be the smell of the forest. You could use your different senses. You can be grateful for people, animals, places you love. Let's take a few minutes just as we're getting into the practice to bring to mind some of the things that we're grateful about. And as you're noticing what you're grateful for, really feel that in your whole body, all of your senses. Visualize. If you're thinking about a person or your horse or an animal, you could also kind of bring in the visual, but the sounds as well, the smells. What does it feel like when you hug someone? When you're nose to nose with your horse? Whatever that might be for you. Bring it to life using all of your senses, touch and smell, sound, and sight, of course. And notice what that changes in your experience. When we're working with gratitude, I'm grateful for all of those things that come up. It doesn't mean that we're grateful for everything in our life. It doesn't mean that everything's perfect. It just means that for a moment we're focusing our attention and letting it vividly come to mind what we're grateful about, what we're grateful for. I'm grateful that we get to do this today. I'm grateful that we have the willingness and the inspiration to do a practice of connection with ourselves and of relaxation with our body, our nervous system. I'm grateful for that. And then bring your attention from the objects of gratitude. Now bring your attention to the room that you're in, the location that you're actually in. So maybe you were grateful for a garden or a forest or the ocean or something a few minutes ago. Really smelling and feeling into that. And now bring your attention into the room that you're in this moment, or maybe you're outdoors somewhere in this moment. And orient yourself to this environment. If you want to, you could open your eyes and look around, look behind you on each direction. Notice the sounds, the aromas, the touch, the textures. If you were to take your hands and rub them together, you could feel the warmth of your own hands. Or you could touch your body in different places, give yourself a hug. Notice what's the temperature of your skin, what's the textures of your clothes, and orient yourself to the room. So if you're sitting, it could be through the soles of your feet, your seat. If you're lying back, supported through the back of your body. Notice what that feels like to be able to let go and just relax into that support. And relax the back of your neck and shoulders, large muscles of the upper back. You could move your shoulders around a little bit if you wanted. And then as you exhale, let them soften more deeply into the support. We could have even a little moment of gratitude for the support of our environment, even if it's not perfect, or it might be perfect, might be quiet and serene, just the right amount of firmness and softness under our body, safe, right temperature. And as you're breathing out, let your whole body soften and let your back body in particular come to rest in this moment and in this location. Noticing the back of our shoulders and arms, back of our hips and legs. And then bring your attention around to the front of your body. So, partly what we're doing with settling in the back is that we're reminding ourselves that right now we're here in this moment. We're not having to worry about or plan for the day, for the week, for the rest of our life. We could let all of those thoughts go just so we could more fully enjoy the resting practice, the relaxation. And so, as you scan the front of the body, see if you could allow your arms and hands, your legs and your feet to be still. Part of hypervigilance is this restlessness in the body. As you breathe out, let that restlessness move out of your body if you can, or to the extent that you can. We're not looking for perfection, just a little bit of softening is very welcome. You could soften through your forehead and eyebrows, corners around your eyes, the corners of your eyes, the deep muscles of your eyes. And as you breathe out, let go of any worry, let your forehead soften. And relax and soften your lips, your mouth and jaw, throat, your vocal cords. Let that be still. And notice that sounds are still coming into your ears. Let's see if you could disengage a bit from them. Unless something truly alarming is happening, we don't need to particularly pay attention. Our brain will alert us if we do. Just to continue to notice that. And coming from the face and the throat down into the collarbone area, and then just below the collarbones. Notice all of the large muscles that cover the rib cage from the top down through to the bottom. Notice the rhythm of your breath, that your lower rib cage is moving a bit. Notice your stomach area, navel center, lower belly, so that you're aware of the whole front of your torso. And notice what it is that's moving. Notice what it is that's still. Notice if it feels okay to work directly with the breath. And if it does, soften your belly as you breathe out. Just that one change, soften the belly as you breathe out and kind of take your hands off the wheel. Let your body breathe. And as you exhale and inhale, keep your attention focused on the muscles of the chest, the stomach, down through to the lower abdomen. There's so much to be grateful for. This is where our organs are, all the parts of us that keep us alive are in this area. So we might start up at the head in the brain. We have our eyes, our ears, our sense of smell and taste. As we come down, we have our vocal cords, our ability to speak, communicate with people. We come down further into the mechanism of breathing, down into our stomach where we can digest our food, liver, kidneys, pancreas, all of those organs that work with that in the digestive system itself. And even if things are not working perfectly, notice if you could have an appreciation for all of the organs in our head and in our chest, our stomach. Sometimes we visualize the organs like the heart, the lung tissue. Other times there's just a sense of resting with the whole. If we bring in our arms and hands, We do so much action in the world through our arms and hands. We hug people, we touch, we make meals, we play music, we type. All of the things that we do from our own inspiration are coming out into the world through our arms and hands. Notice the appreciation or the gratefulness that you might have for your arms and hands, the fingers, fingertips, the sensitivity of our hands. You came back to holding your own hands. What does that feel like? And bring your attention down into your legs and feet as well. So often, when we bring our attention to a part of the body, we get kind of a visual image of it, or our mind comes up with all of the associations that we have with it. So, you might be a runner and have strong legs and really appreciating that. Or you might have arthritis and it's painful, or you don't like the looks of the legs or the shape or the size. You might have sore feet. There's all kinds of possibilities with our body. Just see if you could bring in a sense of gratitude for whatever you're genuinely feeling grateful for, your legs and feet. Under some pretty challenging conditions that get us around in the world. And then expand your awareness again to include your whole body, head to toes. I'm grateful for my body. And there might be some wonderful associations coming up that you could appreciate. Walking at the beach, smell of the rain, sound of music playing. There could also be some argument to that. Well, I don't know how I could be grateful for a body that blah, 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 that's in so much pain, that's sick, whatever it might be. And we could see if maybe there's some gratitude for the awareness that you're not feeling grateful about everything. And maybe there's room to let that be here too. I'm grateful that I'm allowing myself to feel not grateful and that I can see that and be present. Maybe even not shame myself for that. Maintain this awareness of your being, that we have these bodies that are whatever condition they're in. We have a life, we have our experiences, and there's a deeper truth as well. We're more than our experiences and beliefs. And notice if there could be an appreciation even for difficult times, difficult experiences where we felt numb or shut down or hypervigilant, really activated. We've all experienced trauma, and some of us have experienced significant trauma. And could we be grateful that we're here, that we're engaged in a practice, that we're healing and available to ourselves? And then let everything go and just rest for about another minute. Notice your breath, your body, your awareness. And bring your attention to your heart center. If gratitude was filling your heart center and spilling out into the rest of your body, the space in the whole room, connecting you with everyone on this call, everyone listening to this. Let your body be absorbed in the gratitude. I appreciate this moment. And if you'd like to set an intention about the rest of the day, you could do that. I intend to keep this in mind as I move about the day. I'll look for things that I can appreciate, and then I'll just take 10 or 15 seconds and appreciate them. And then I'll go on with my day, and then I'll look for more things that I could appreciate. Every once in a while, I'll check in on that. And then when you're ready, open your eyes and finish the practice.